Greek Prime Minister Alexis Tsipras on Wednesday said, "I take personal responsibility for an immediate solution right after the democratic process. At the same time, I call on you to reinforce our negotiating effort. I am calling on you to say no to the bailout conditions that are destroying Europe." Ochi, no, this campaign poster says. On Friday, Tsipras announced a referendum on the conditions attached to giving Greece more credit. Ne, meaning yes, applies if Greeks want to accept the offer. On the vote paper, the no box is on the top. That's the simple part. The words on it are actually, do you accept reforms for the completion of the current programme and beyond, and preliminary debt sustainability analysis, no or yes? The referendum was organised swiftly. Unconstitutionally swiftly, critics say. They also argue it's costing far more than the 20 million euros the government says it is. Political analyst Dimitris Sotiropoulos suggests the government is actually breaking Greek law with this referendum.
Clearly, Article 44, paragraph 2 of the Greek constitution forbids, for a reason, the launching of a referendum on public finance issues, and this is evident because we expect that so delicate and complex matters such as the finances of the state cannot be dealt with a yes or no answer.
The government's expert negotiators have been tackling fine print and huge numbers for 5 months without securing permission to ease 5 years of austerity. Could this referendum be the very thing to convince the other 18 euro countries and Goliath-scale international lending institutions that, David, Greece deserves a break?
Maybe this referendum marks a new period where we will have this kind of referendums. I remind you that Cameron has already committed himself to a referendum like that. So probably we are actually moving to a period of referendums from Grexit to Brexit, where actually states are going to decide with referendums their relationship with Europe.
The EU project aims to foster unity and prosperity through democracy and the rule of law in all the member states. Observers of Greece argue that its unreformed system's arbitrary nature is what ails it, and that patient and responsible reform will still be needed after a referendum.